boarding requested. Passengers bus is coming.
Bamboo 90487 radio check.
Bamboo 90487 camera and ground 5x5.
Bamboo 90487 request IFR clearance to Ho Chi Minh. Information Romeo.
Passengers boarding starting.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Bamboo 90487. Information Romeo is correct. Cleared to tense on Nhat. After departure, fly radar vectors Li and Quang. Then as filed. Departure runway 20 right. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 127.9 squawk 1423.
Way to continue after departure, fly the vector to Incho and departure runway 20 right. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 127.9 squawk 1423. Bamboo 957.
Bamboo 90487. Read back correct.
Hey folks, welcome to our ride to Tansan Nhat. This is Bamboo Airways Flight 9487. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any help, don't hesitate to contact our friendly crew. We're here to make your journey enjoyable. Thank you for choosing Bamboo Airways.
Passengers bus is coming.
Vietnam Airlines 7564, ready for push and start.
Vietnam Airlines 7564, cleared for push and start.
Push and
Passengers
start
boarding
approved.
starting.
Vietnam Airlines 7564. Vietnam Airlines 7564, ready to taxi.
Vietnam Airlines 7564, taxi to runway 2 right via Yankee, Yankee 5, Whiskey, Whiskey 1, cross runway 20 right, then Golf 1.
2 right via Yankee, Yankee 5, Whiskey, Whiskey 1, cross runway 20 right, then Golf 1 Vietnam Airlines 7564.
Bamboo 9857, ready for push and start.
Bamboo 90487, push and start approved, face north.
Push and start bro, facing north, Bamboo 9857.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
ready to go when you are.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your flight attendant speaking. At this time, please be sure to make sure all large carry-on items are in the overhead bins and your small items are underneath the seat in front of you. If you have any trouble or need any assistance, please don't hesitate to let a flight attendant know and we'll be happy to help you. After you put your carry-on items in the overhead bin and it is full, make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Also be sure that the aisle is clear and sit down
Locking
so
gear.
that way other passengers can get by you. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please review the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card provided for you. Please make sure that you are able and willing to perform these actions. If you're not, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once you depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 9487. Our flight time will be roughly 37 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and head across your lap. The tray table seat back must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross check.
Vietnam Airlines 1351 ready to taxi.
Vietnam Airlines 1351. Taxi to runway 2 right by Yankee 5. Whiskey 1. Cross runway 20 right.
All engines clear. Start at will.
2 right by Yankee 5, Whiskey 1. Cross runway 20 right, then Golf 1 Vietnam Airlines 1351.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Hân hạnh chào đón quý khách trên chuyến bay của Bamboo Airways, hãng hàng không của sự hiếu
Attention
khách.
all aircraft. Information Sierra is now current. QNH 1003.
Kính thưa quý khách, vì an toàn của chuyến bay, kính mời quý khách theo dõi hướng dẫn về an toàn trên máy bay.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the safety of the flight, may we have your attention for the safety demonstration?
Khi đã lên máy bay, đề nghị quý khách không hút thuốc dưới mọi hình thức.
Once on board, any type of smoking is strictly prohibited.
Các thiết bị điện tử với các tắt nguồn hoặc chuyển sang chế độ máy bay trong suốt hành trình bay.
Electronic devices must be turned off or switched to flight mode during the flight.
Quý khách lưu ý không sạc pin các thiết bị điện tử trong quá trình máy bay lan cất và hạ cánh.
Charging electronic devices is not allowed during taxi, takeoff, and landing.
Trong quá trình máy bay lan cất và hạ cánh, quý khách cài dây an toàn, dựng thẳng lưng ghế, đúng bằng ách, xếp gọn chân ghế và màn hình.
During taxi, takeoff, and landing, you
Please set
are
parking
requested to
brakes.
fasten your seatbelt, set seatback
Waiting your
upright,
confirmation
secure
for a good
tray
engine
table,
start.
footrest, and monitor.
Quý khách đặt hành lý trong ngăn đựng phía trên hoặc xếp gọn dưới ghế phía trên.
Carry-on luggage is
We have a good
requested to
engine
store
start.
under the
You can
seat
disconnect.
seat or in the overhead lockers.
Không để hành lý trên lối đi, khu vực cửa thoát hiểm, dưới chân các vách ngăn và phía sau chân của quý khách.
The aisle, the exit rows, the area under fixed bulkhead, and behind your leg must be clear of any luggage.
Quý khách cài dây an toàn trong suốt thời gian bay và khi đèn hiệu cài dây an toàn được bật sáng. Dây an toàn được cài như sau: cài hai đầu khóa vào nhau. Nếu vai ghế có thêm một đầu dây móc, quý khách bắt chéo dây ngang người, cài đầu móc vào khóa, kéo một đầu dây để siết chặt và mở bằng cách nhét hoặc bấm đầu khóa. Nếu quý khách đi cùng trẻ em hoặc cần dây an toàn nối dài, vui lòng điều khiển tiếp viên hàng không để được trợ giúp. Quý khách vui lòng cài dây an toàn và để dây trong tầm nhìn để tiếp viên hàng không kiểm tra an toàn quan khách.
Distribution of infant seatbelt or extension belt will be provided by cabin crew. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened and visible to the cabin crew. Whenever seatbelt sign is on, please fasten your seatbelt.
Tow truck
And
disconnected.
while you are
Bypass
seated,
pin
your
removed.
safety belt is fastened like this. Insert the metal buckle
Left
into
is
the
clear,
other for
right is
additional
clear.
shoulder belt. Cross the belt in front of your body, then hook the metal buckle into the lock. Tighten by pulling the strap and unfasten by lifting the buckle or pressing on the lock.
trường hợp mất áp suất, mặt nạ dưỡng khí sẽ rơi xuống từ phía trên ghế ngồi và trong phòng vệ sinh. Quý khách kéo mạnh mặt nạ để có dưỡng khí, đeo mặt nạ lên mũi và miệng, choàng dây qua đầu siết chặt.
In case of decompression, oxygen mask will be released from the cabin ceiling and in the lavatory. Pull the nearest mask firmly downward to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth. Wear the plastic band over your head, then tighten it.
Quý khách hãy đeo mặt nạ cho mình trước, rồi giúp trẻ em và các hành khách khác ngồi cùng cần giúp đỡ.
Please put on your own mask first, then help the children and anyone nearby who may need assistance.
Trong trường hợp thoát hiểm, hệ thống đèn chỉ lối thoát hiểm sẽ dẫn quý khách đến cửa thoát hiểm.
In case of evacuation, emergency light system will guide you to emergency exits.
Trong khoang khách có 8 cửa thoát hiểm, 2 cửa phía trước, 4 cửa ở giữa và 2 cửa phía sau. Quý khách lưu ý xác định cửa thoát hiểm gần nhất và các biển báo chỉ dẫn.
In the cabin there are 8 exits, 2 at the front, 4 at the middle, and 2 at the rear. Please identify your nearest emergency exits with marked signs.
Áo phao được đặt dưới ghế ngồi của quý khách hoặc phía dưới bên cạnh ghế. Khi được yêu cầu sử dụng, quý khách lấy áo ra khỏi vị trí.
Bamboo 90487, taxi to runway 20 right via Yankee 7, Whiskey 7.
Under your seat or below, next to your seat. When instructed by cabin crews, remove it from its location and package. Put on the life vest and secure it carefully. Do not inflate the life vest in the cabin.
Ngay tại cửa, quý khách làm vòng áo bằng cách giật mạnh thẻ nhựa hoặc thổi vào ống màu đỏ.
At exit, pull the tag firmly downwards or blow into mouthpieces to inflate it.
Trên áo phao có còi và đèn để lôi cuốn sự chú ý.
There are a whistle and a light on your vest for attracting attention.
Quý khách lưu ý chỉ sử dụng áo phao trong trường hợp khẩn cấp hoặc khi tiếp viên hàng không yêu cầu. Áo phao trẻ em sẽ được cung cấp và hướng dẫn sử dụng bởi tiếp viên hàng không.
Life vests are used in case of emergency or when instructed by cabin crew only. Infant life vest will be provided and instructed by cabin crews.
Và bây giờ, quý khách đọc bản hướng dẫn an toàn được đặt trong túi ghế phía trước hoặc ngăn bên cạnh.
And now, please read the safety briefing card in the seat pocket in front of you or next to your seat.
Trân trọng cảm ơn sự theo dõi của quý khách. Chúng tôi rất mong quý khách sẽ có trải nghiệm an toàn và thú vị trên các chuyến bay của Bamboo
The cabin is
Airways.
now secure
We
for
thank you for
takeoff.
your attention, and we hope you have a great time on board with Bamboo Airways.
Ready to go. Please note, the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there's a reading light on the panel above you.
Vietnam Airlines 7564, contact tower on 118.2.
Over to tower, Vietnam Airlines 7564.
Bamboo 90487, contact tower on 118.2.
118.2 Bamboo 947. Xin chào các bạn. Bamboo 947 for the shower runway 20 right, ready for departure.
Bamboo 90487, Camran Tower, runway 20 right, winds 200 at 16, cleared for takeoff.
Winds 200 at 16, clear for takeoff runway 905 20 right, Bamboo 957. Cabin crew, please taxi to board departure.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Vietnam Airlines 1351, hold short of runway 20 right.
R, holding short, Vietnam Airlines 1351.
Jin Air 87, contact ground on 121.825.
Ground, Jin Air 87. Jin Air 87.
Bamboo 9487, contact departure. Vietnam Airlines 7564, winds.
Bamboo 9487, camera on departure, radar contact. Climb 4000, turn right, heading 250. Vectors to Lin Kuong, then O navigation. Bamboo 9487, climb flight level 200. departure Vietnam Airlines 7564 2000 for 4000. Vietnam Airlines 7564 radar contact. Climb and maintain 13-3000. Up to 13-3000 Vietnam Airlines 7564.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 2,000 feet. Turn off larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude and you are welcome to use your electronic devices. Please remember to keep your devices in airplane mode. We hope you enjoy the flight. After our meal service, we will also be offering items from the Bamboo Airways shop. Thank you for flying with us.
A wide range of free Wi-Fi devices. Flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when you receive unexpected turbulence. Bamboo 90487, climb flight level 280.
Climbing flight level 280. Bamboo 90487.
Bamboo 90487, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1.
Switching to Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1. Bamboo 90487. Bamboo Niner 487 evening. Climbing through flight level 190 for flight level 280.
Bamboo Niner 487, Ho Chi Minh Control. Identify. Good flight.
Departure King Air 5974 Alpha at 5,000 feet, climbing to 6,000 feet.
King Air 5974 Alpha, Ho Chi Minh Control, radar contact. Climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230. King Air 74 Alpha.
King Air 74 Alpha, climb and maintain flight level 260. Singapore 222, Ho Chi Minh Control, identified. Good evening.
Ocean Control is DBR 243 at flight level 190, approximately 44 miles short of LKH.
Overlay Bravo Romeo 243, Ho Chi Minh Control, good evening.
Good day, Vietnam Airlines Flight 403, maintaining flight level 320.
Vietnam Airlines 403, Ho Chi Minh Control, identified. Good evening.
Vietnam Airlines 403, request descent. Fire dial to Golf into on that Vietnam Airlines 403.
Overlay 243, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 134.05.
Descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1009 on Vietnam Airlines 403.
Cathay 766, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Cathay 766.
Ho Chi Minh clearance. Duke 3138 Tango. Request IFR clearance to Phuket. Roger, departure runway 27 right, initial 7,000 feet. Departure on 120.1, squawk 4736, Duke 380 Tango.
9487, Ho Chi Minh Control. Expect the DHL to hotel arrival. Expect to descend in about 5 minutes.
Expecting the Dollar 2 hotel arrival. We'll expect to descend in about 5 minutes. Bamboo Niner 487.
Good evening, Singapore 882 Heavy, maintaining flight level 410.
Singapore 882, Ho Chi Minh Control, identified. Xin Chao.
Taxi requested altitude.
Altitude, and our friendly crew will begin the snack and drink service shortly. We have some delicious options available, including our famous spring rolls and refreshing beverages.
Descend via the
After
Hell
the service,
2
we'll also
Hotel
be offering items
into
from the
Tan
Bamboo
Son Nhat.
Airways shop, so stay tuned for that. Please. Hey folks, we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Tan Son Nhat. Please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are fastened. Usage of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
Tan Son Nhat International Airport. Information Victor. 1430 Zulu. Wind 230 at 7. Visibility 6. Sky conditions. View at 1800 feet. Broken at 6,000 feet. Temperature 25. Dew point 24. QNH 1007. Density altitude 140.
Bamboo 9487 cross VITEP at altitude 9,000 QN 1008.
Now, 731 Heavy. Descend to 10,000 feet. Oceana 731 Heavy.
Asiana 731 Heavy. Descend altitude 10,000 feet.
Climb to flight level 260. King Air 712. Climb to flight level 260. King Air 712.
487. Contact Tanson Nhat approach on 126.35.
Bamboo 9er 487. Tanson Nhat approach identified. Good evening, Tanson Nhat QNH 1007. Expect the ILS runway 25 right approach into Tanson Nhat.
767, request to stay on the route. Cathay 767 will go maintain and establish. I'll let you know when I'm on the ILS.
Vietnam Airlines 978, descend altitude 7,000 feet.
7,000, Vietnam Airlines 978.
Easy 123, contact Tanson Nhat Tower on 118.7.
Contact 118.7, easy 123.
Trans World 362, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Trans World 362 heavy.
Tanson Nhat approach, Cathay 767, with you descending to 8,700.
Cathay 767 Tanson Nhat approach. Good evening, Bong Tao, QNH 1008. Cathay 767 Tanson Nhat approach. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Cathay 767.
TFDI-1, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1.
DI-1 request, disregard.
Vietjet 3908, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climbing to flight level 210, Vietjet 3908.
Singapore 186, contact Tanson Nhat Tower on 118.7.
1187, Singapore 186.
Tanson Nhat approach. Korean Air 477, flight level 150.
Korean Air 477, radar contact.
We have begun our final descent to your destination. Flight attendants will be passing...
Bamboo 9er 487, proceed direct. Tango Sierra 426. Descend altitude 2,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 25 right approach.
All Wi-Fi related tasks and show any larger electronics.
Hi, Captain.
Captain, cabin is
now
ready.
secure for landing.
Hey folks, we are now on our final... Don't forget to fasten your seatbelts. We'll be landing shortly, so please remain seated until we have arrived at the parking area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Downtown approach, November 6518 Yankee, ready for descent. Disregard, sorry.
November 6518 Yankee, say requested altitude for descent.
Disregard, my mistake. I didn't mean to say to descent.
On at the sponsor, Vietnam Island 471 and 3000 feet, 4000 feet.
Vietnam Airlines 471, roger, climb and maintain 14,000 Ho Chi Minh QNH 1010.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet, Vietnam Island 471.
Vietnam Airlines 471, climb and maintain flight level 070. Cathay 767, descend and maintain 3500.
3500. Cathay 767.
Cathay 767, contact Tansan Nhat Tower on 118.7.
118.7. Cathay 767, good day.
Korean Air 477, direct bomb Sioux. Cleared for the ILS X-ray runway 25 left approach. Descend and maintain altitude 5,000 until established.
Descending to 5,000, cleared for the ILS X-ray runway 25 left approach. Korean Air 477.
Korean Air 477, contact Tansan Nhat Tower on 118.7.
Switching to Tansan Nhat Tower on 118.7. Korean Air 477. Tansan Nhat Tower, Korean Air 477, established on the ILS X-ray runway 25 left.
Korean Air 477, Korean Air 477, roger.
Contact Tansan Nhat Tower on 118.7.
Tower on 118.7, 306.
2,500.
Bamboo 9487, contact 10 on Nhat Tower on 118.7.
306, welcome to 10 on Nhat. Contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er, 306.
Phnom Penh Tower, Hotel Sierra Alpha Tango, heading 249, altitude 2,000 feet, expect the ILS, runway 25 left, now on final. Phnom Penh Tower, Hotel Sierra Alpha Tango, intercept the ILS, runway 25 left, now on final 5 nautical miles to land. Wind 250 at 14, runway 25 left, clear to land. Hotel Sierra Alpha Tango.
Bamboo 9487, hands on Nhat Tower, wind 230 at 6, runway 25 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 25 right, Bamboo 9487.
Vietnam Airlines 403, welcome to Tan Son Nhat. Contact ground on 121.6.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
6 Vietnam Airlines 403.
Singapore 186, welcome to Tan Son Nhat. Contact ground on 121.6.
121.6, Singapore 186.
Transworld 178, contact departure.
Roger. Switching departure, Transworld 178 Heavy.
Cathay 767, welcome to Tan Son Nhat. Contact ground on 121.6.
Korean Air 477, wind 230 at 7, runway 25 left, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 25 left, Korean Air 477. Vietnam Airlines 781, contact departure.
minima.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
40, 30, 20, retard, 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 retard.
I think you can do better than that.
Destination. The local time is 10:23
Bamboo 9487. Welcome to Tan Son Nhat. Contact ground on 121.6.
Hey folks, we have just landed at Tan Son Nhat International Airport. Arriving from Cam Ranh. The current local time is 10:23 p.m. Please remain seated until we have reached our final parking position.
Bamboo 957, clear up until runway 25 right, ready to taxi to the gate.
Marks, like the War Remnants Museum and the Notre Dame Cathedral Basilica of Saigon. Thank you for flying with Bamboo Airways, and we hope you enjoy your time in this bustling city.
All aircraft information Quebec is now current. QNH 1009er.
Ground Cathay 1518 ready to taxi.
Bamboo 957, clear up until runway 25 right, ready to taxi to the gate.
Bamboo 9487. Tan Son Nhat ground. Taxi to Park 76 via Papa 4, Papa 5, cross runway 07 right, then Sierra 8, Victor. Good day.
Taxi to Park 76 via Papa 4, Papa 5, cross runway 07 right, then Sierra 8, Victor. Good day, Bamboo 957.
Ground Vietnam 33 requesting taxi to the active. Vietnam Airlines 33, push and start approved. Face north. All aircraft information Quebec is now current. QNH 1010.
Tan Son Nhat ground. Transworld 178 Heavy at gate 76, requesting pushback and engine start. Push and start approved facing west. Transworld 178 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised, information echo is now current. QNH 1010.
Tan Son Nhat ground, Korean Air 8761. I have echo, I'm ready to taxi.
Tan Son ground, good evening. Vietnam 648 with information India. We're in Airbus 321. We request IFR clearance to Manila as filed, please.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Vietjet 172 contact tower on 118.7.